How to enjoy Brisbane, one of Australia's more boring cities. It is sandwiched in between the Sunshine Coast and my hometown, the Gold Coast, both known for their beautiful hinterlands and reliable surf spots. Whereas Brisbane is a stark contrast of the two, simply being a concrete jungle with what they call a beach in the very middle of it. It's not a beach.
Who would have thought that out of all the places they could have picked in the world, that this would be the host city of the 2032 Olympics? I know what you're thinking. Why would this negative Denzel pack his belongings and travel beyond the comfort of the far superior Gold Coast into Brisbane? Welcome to Denzel's World. This is part one of my southeast Queensland road trip. Let's go! Flip, flip, flip. I am officially lost in Brisbane City. Where the actual heck am I? The first step to enjoy Brisbane is not to drive. Their roads and unnecessarily expensive parking is the number one reason I avoid having to go there. Public transport is so accessible and will save you the frustrations I endured. Now it may seem like I'm being really harsh on Brisbane, but Brisbane is not that bad. There's some very good food options, which is basically the only reason why I'd come up here. And
some of you may remember Lou.
For those unaware, a few episodes back, Lou and I did the world a favour by eating at Brisbane's best and worst reviewed taco restaurants, so you don't have to.
When I last saw you, we were reviewing tacos, and since then, we've had 2 lockdowns, and you bought a cafe.
Yeah.
What's the go, man?
Gosh knows. I might be the stupidest person ever.
This is so good. I'm looking. Oh!
There you go, boy.
It's not a taco, but I'll be happy with it. Oh. After a stressful drive through Brisbane, lunchtime. I knew it was going to be good, but it's great. Actually, it's great. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to give you a TripAdvisor review and get you to number 1. Alright, final bite of today's meal. Oh, you want me in the vlog? Oh, it's very low lighting, but I made some new friends. Kept talking, so now my food's cold. But it's still sweet. Alright. And I gotta move my car. I'm gonna get charged for parking.
You gotta get the B-roll, right? Priorities. Before you socialise, before you're present at the moment, you gotta get the B-roll, then you can be present.
Oh wow. This is a better view than the Ferris wheel.
Come here, bro. How much did you pay for the Ferris wheel?
$20.
Alright, I'm willing to take 15.
This is Jereton, by the way, one of my inspirations for getting into YouTube and first ever guest I had on for the Make Mondays Interesting podcast. Jereton and Lou have never met before, until worlds collided at hashtags in Fortitude Valley.
Give us the review.
Tastes like sizzler.
Tastes like sizzler.
No,
Sizzler, that's a throwback.
Even though I'm allergic to potato and bacon, the food review life means you just gotta risk it all.
maple bacon, tomato sauce, and then like a tartar seafood sort of mix. It's good.
It's light.
Yeah, it's not as hectic as
Yeah. So it's a great entree for when the burgers come out. Look at this feast. Oh.
Feast it.
Oh, look at that one.
My question, are you meant to keep this steak in?
No, get rid of it.
Because there's different philosophies, right? Because this is there for structural stability. However, I believe...
My hands are there for structural stability.
Correct. I subscribe to the idea that you take about 3 right bites and then you flip it over, because some people have underbites or overbites, so you need to keep it.
What?
What I like about this one is that the edges are crispy, but the inside of the, not the inside, but the center of the patty is irregular texture. Cheeky surprise. So do you see how the bottom patty, the bottom bun is now smaller than the top, the original top, which is now on the bottom. And so I've rotated it so in the next 3 to 4 bites, they will now converge. Which will give me the maximum experience of the simple salad. So now we're at the bottom. And commence evening process. crispy already. You can see it's coming into line.
It's so scary when someone says something crazy and it's right. It's just good.
Oh, you're stealing my lines.
Yeah, well, you got to come up with something else now.
Okay, wow. Oh, that's a lot to go in my mouth.
You got to commit, Denzel.
Yeah,
You got to commit.
no clean faces. There you go. Easy, mate. Didn't even struggle.
Oh my god, with that drip. So much going on, but it's not overwhelming. It's like right amount of a lot going on.
It's kind of counterintuitive, but
That waffle was like adds this element of sweetness to it all.
so is the waffle sweet? Like,
Yeah,
does
like, it tastes like it's not sweet, but it's like
it soft?
a hint of sweetness.
Yeah.
And the latecomer for this evening's gathering of my favourite Brisbane people is Peter, another guest I've had on for Make Mondays interesting. When he's dressed this nice, I can forgive him for being late.
Right.
It's good.
This is a good burger.
It's all over your face.
I know.
This is like the most fanciest dressed food reviewer right here.
He didn't come to play. Peter didn't come to play today.
To answer the question posed at the very beginning of this episode,
How to enjoy Brisbane.
the answer is not particular tourist spots or food destinations. It's instead the people you choose to be around.
The joys of having a man who owns a cafe.
Oh, bro, look at you came through.
If it weren't for these three gentlemen, my trip through Brisbane would have been something I dreaded. But because of Lou, Jereton, and Peter, it will forever be an unforgettable experience caught on camera.
I'm super glad that all three of my Brisbane friends who have never met each other could come together and we could have, was that a 4-hour conversation?
It was long enough. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
long enough.
It was long. It was juicy. It was dense.
Very
It was
juicy.
fruitful.
Depth.
There was
Depth-
definitely
depthful.
cerebral.
Extensive.
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 Rigorous is a word you
Rigorous,
used multiple
yes,
times
yes.
tonight.
Oh, she actually knocked all my bins over. After your 10 days of holiday with your skin condition back.
And like, it was worth it. I regret
Did you rest? Oh no, I got really sick. It ruined my body.
I gained all this
Let me
weight.
tell you.
This is only the beginning of what I'm calling the Southeast Queensland Road Trip series. Stay tuned for the next episode.